I know the bar they're going to, right? Or I mean, I know the field they're going to, right?
Yes, it's the same stargazing field
I'm
that
gonna head
Doran
out
brought her to.
early and find a good spot to hide.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Anyone else
I'll grab
want to do anything?
Kaize. I'll grab Kaize on the way.
Okay. And nothing
No.
else.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No, I want to wait outside. I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, so
You find me chanting some sort of mantra
Sarah
under my
is
breath.
pretty drunk at this point. Surprisingly. She's more... Well, she's more... If the amount of alcohol you saw her drink would take down a horse.
Okay.
So the fact that she's walking pretty well is quite surprising.
Right. I give her an arm.
Yeah, and so she's leading you to that place, and she's like, I'm really glad I met you. Oh my god, you're so strong.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh, man, this night couldn't get any better. I'd love to show you the stars.
Listen, babe, I am so excited about the stars.
And so, what do you want Dorn to do during this time? Is anyone keeping an eye on him?
Oh.
Or is he giving
Dorn
a chance
was
to
with
slip
you.
away?
Oh,
And then
okay.
Dawn
I
came
got
back.
him with my bear. I have
Okay.
him hostage and telling him to shut up.
Take notice. Watch the masters at play.
If he tries to run away, you'll just bear down on him.
Is he now the adventure intern?
You know, he's the hostage.
Yeah, adventure hostage. Okay.
He gets us coffee.
Okay. So
We don't have to pay him.
let's see.
That's exactly what
He's
it
like
is.
an intern for adventures.
Okay, so you start approaching the field. Who is waiting in the fields? Is
I
it
was.
just Wallow
Guys.
and
Yeah.
Kaize?
And I'm using
Okay.
my
And
hunting
then the two
trap.
of you are following.
I'm being
So-
stealthy,
Okay, you two are
like
kind of
following distant. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bear is anything but inconspicuous, though.
I don't think
So-
it's gonna matter.
Okay. Probably not.
Pretty out of it.
She's pretty
Pretty
toasty.
out of it.
That's true.
She's got her eyes on the prize.
Okay, so a couple things you notice
Fun.
because you two out in the field. Something weird is you see below your feet things are growing faster than expected, and it's just little plants are starting to sprout in places.
Gonna anxiously try to pull them out of the ground like
Yeah.
weeds.
Okay. And then for you,
Yeah.
as you're trailing them, you look and see someone open their door, looks to me like a high up official, and he looks trashed. And he's stumbling and he throws up and falls to the ground. And on his neck,
How high
you
up?
see. What's that?
Did you
Oh,
say
he's
how-
walked out his front door.
Oh, okay.
And he stumbles and he falls, and it looks like on his necklace is another black bone that you saw the Duke have.
I run. No, I don't run. I
Saunter.
Mosey up to him.
I veer off and I go to him and I take it off his person.
Okay, you now have a black bone of Aga.
Yeah, baby.
An
Dude.
interesting thing to
I have
note.
everything.
An interesting thing to note is it doesn't look like this guy has been drinking.
Oh.
He's just really sick.
So wait,
He's terrible.
Like, you can tell because you're a master of poisons.
okay. So-
that this man
I have.
is just sick and you cannot
Can
see
I
why.
discern
He doesn't have like the
realities?
flush.
What? No.
Yeah, you can discern realities. You want to study his body?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6 plus int.
I'm still following. I'm just.
Oh, plus whiz. Dumb.
Oh, plus wisdom.
It doesn't matter with that
So
roll.
that's 9.
Okay.
That whiz biz.
Wait.
Okay, so
That's
you
a
get to
minus.
do...
He's got a minus in
Uh,
wisdom, though.
I thought you
You
rolled
asked
6
one
out of
question.
5. There we go.
What here is not what it appears to be.
Ah, okay. So he appears drunk from drinking,
Mm-hmm.
but he is obviously not drunk from drinking.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he has been affected by some other source.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with the bone?
I pocket it.
You are starting to feel the effects of drinking.
Oh,
You're starting-
like I'm
Yeah,
intoxicated?
you're starting to feel dizzy.
Okay.
You're starting to feel nauseous,
I throw it to the ground.
and you start to feel better immediately.
Okay. And
The Duke, though, was fine. I don't know this anyway.
The Duke looks so
Do you keep
young for
following? 'Cause
his
this is going to
age.
take
Yeah,
time.
I'm keeping following.
Okay,
That's fine.
I'm going to. What is the ground like? Is it soft?
It's cobblestone.
Cobblestone. Is there anywhere in the area that I could possibly hide this?
Sure, there's an alleyway with a lot of nooks and crannies.
Okay, so I'm gonna like pick it up by the tiniest little thing,
Okay.
and very very quickly make my way to the alley. I'm just like
While you're holding it far away from you, you don't feel that many effects. It's as if when it's on your person specifically, you feel the effects.
but I feel some effects.
You feel some. It's like here, like tipsy, blasted, and the variations in between.
Oh, well then
It's an aura of drunkenness.
I'm going to. I'm gonna keep it with me, but
Yes,
I'm
you just heard the sounds.
okay,
of the
I'm
guy
gonna keep-
coughing on the ground.
I'm gonna keep it with me and continue moving forward, but I will keep pulling out like that the whole time.
Okay. As you run and try and catch up, it kind of sways towards you, and it's like, and then you feel better.
Okay. That will do. So I've got another one of those. Or I got one.
Call it the black bone of Aga.
I'm just racking them up.
Stealing all the things.
Okay, so you are approaching the site, and she lays down and starts looking up at the stars, and starting to point out all the various ones. The interesting thing about them is that you know the stars as something that they are now. She's pointing them out as old legends of the stars.
And I of course recognize them.
Yeah. So
Right.
you as a bard have many knowledge of what many people call the stars, because it's like a constant thing in many worlds.
So we're just like,
So you see,
Creeping.
What does it look like?
she's like, look at that. It's like you know how there's like
Yeah,
the
it looks like
constellation of Big
yours.
Dipper, and we call it that, and there's like the different stars. She's like calling them the Greek constellations.
Okay.
And she seems like adamant that the what is the
Gods
Big
here
Dipper
seem weak.
and the Greek constellation?
Ursa.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ursa Major or
the
something
bear.
like that.
Ursa
yeah.
Major, Ursa Minor.
She's like calling them those things instead of their current names.
And I'm like, oh, I always learned it as a big
Ursa
Dipper.
Major
She's like,
and
No,
Ursa Minor.
No, it's Ursa Major.
Big Bear, Little Bear.
I light up some of that halfling pipe weed.
Oh, she enjoys it with you.
Dude, +1 forward to parlay.
Yeah.
Getting
Oh,
lit.
yeah.
Getting lit.
So it seems like a normal evening. We're not going to go towards too many details, but
Okay.
she is making moves on you. What are you guys doing? Watching. Eventually, you guys make it to it.
It doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna wait. If her skin slips off at any point, the burning begins.
And again, you notice that you all are noticing that weeds and whatnot is growing rapidly amongst your feet.
Are they entangling us?
No, it's just things
Okay.
are growing faster, and the
Have-
wheat you start to see is also growing faster as well.
Have we gotten to the point where we're close enough?
Yeah,
we
sure.
also-
You guys can
yeah.
be close enough to see them.
No, but are we close enough that we also experience it, or
Yeah. You're starting to see weird stuff happening on the
Okay.
ground.
okay?
The
And-
liquid must
Do I-
be near.
Do I see that you have the bone?
I am holding it out like
Okay.
this.
So I turn around and see you approaching with it, and I go, "Where did you get that?"
Sly never has to reveal anything, but I will say it was the easiest thing I could possibly have done.
Fair enough. Can I have it?
You know,
Yeah.
you probably are much more interested in it than I am, and I toss it to him.
I catch it.
You start to feel the effects of being drunk.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
And I give you this glare, and I go, "This thing needs to be burned." And I'm going to exit the area as quietly as I can and go off somewhere else to burn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you burn it?
Yeah.
Okay. So while you're doing things with the lady,
Yeah.
not all the way, but it's
Third base.
something.
We maybe
Yeah.
like kiss a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe there's.
She
some time there.
immediately starts screaming in pain. Ah! And she starts rolling on the ground.
Whoa!
So I'm gonna do things like I'm gonna say things like, "Oh Oh, great massive fire.
So can he hear those screams?
Double reverse.
Yeah, it's in the
power.
distance. It's very loud.
Take the
I don't know what
symbol
that
of
seems to
another god and induct it into
reverberate.
yourself, growing your own power.
And he burns it.
Yeah.
She is screaming in pain. What do you do?
I do the only thing I know how to do. I will strum my mandolin and sing a song of healing.
No.
Oh!
No. What? No.
That's an interesting idea. Go ahead.
So that's a 7. That is what anybody who is affected by this will be
Okay.
healed. And then I need to roll plus charisma, so plus 2. So that is 9. So on a 7 to 9, my spell still works, but I draw unwanted attention, or my magic reverberates to other targets affecting them as well. GM's choice.
So,
I'm gonna run away.
here's what happens. You know how your magic works, right? Your intent was to try and heal the young lady with your magic.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
Now I'm expecting something weird to be going on. Like I know this is no ordinary young lady.
Yeah.
I know her skin is about to pop
Yeah.
off.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't heal at all.
Okay.
Oh, that might be.
Does she scream louder?
It does, however, heal something.
I feel the magic do some work
it
in.
hits an unintended target. Flowers start to burst, or from her skin, things sprout and flowers come out of her skin.
Whoa.
Ah! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Yo,
And she, like,
this is the
gets
signal.
up.
I rather
bear
than trying to
gets
straighten
her.
her.
She looks at you. Defy danger.
Whoa.
Plus wisdom.
Plus 2. That is 8. Honey buns.
You can
You
stay.
can't leave me like this.
You are brought to your knees in terror.
Get a good fucking look.
I barely get her.
And as when she looked at you, terrible images of death and decay, she just showed you a realm you had not known before. And she begins
Se-
sprinting
seventh realm?
towards
So guys, that was the signal.
cliff.
When I yelled that
Yeah.
that was a signal, that was a signal. Catch her, please.
I'm running after her. I'm the only one who's waiting because.
Wait, no, I followed him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
on my
okay.
bear.
Okay.
I
They
can get
got
her.
there.
okay, you guys got here.
I sink to the ground and
I didn't wait
let
for
out a
them.
saw.
Has the bone burned to ash yet?
Oh, it's been burnt.
Okay.
It is gone.
So that's satisfied. I hear the screams going on still, and I like turn around and smile, and then start moving back towards the spot.
Okay, okay.
Are you walking
Oh yeah,
like casually?
yeah.
I'm also
Okay.
I'm walking with him along casually.
Oh, you followed me out there?
Well, I handed it to you, so I never left your side.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm
So-
kind of.
so
You
we're-
notice I'm kind
so
of
we're
like.
just like
You notice I'm kind of like skipping as I go.
we're
Oh,
just
jeez.
we're just coming in.
Okay,
very casual.
A, you're riding on Z, I presume, so you're
Yeah.
the fastest one. You see,
We can get him.
Kai's is
Sarah
not that far behind.
jumping through or leaping through the fields with, and as you see, as you are hit by something. Because as she is running, she is ripping off flesh and throwing it behind her. And you are hit by a piece of flesh.
Okay.
Mmm.
Yay! My bear is so happy.
It's like.
We're gonna pin her down
It's like fish
with
flakes.
the bear. Bear's
Okay. That's a hack and slash.
So
Okay.
it's a hack and slash. She got hit by the serpent's tears.
Gonna, I can slash.
So that means you get 2 rolls.
Is it hack and slash?
Option.
I don't know what other move it would be.
Okay.
Or, well, let's see what this
I mean, I guess if she turns around to like swipe back at her.
Well, the response doesn't always have to be damage.
Yeah.
It can,
I mean, what type of what weapon are you using? If she's using range, then
No, the
Bear.
bear's like gonna tackle it.
okay, bear's gonna
Bear's
tackle.
gonna
yeah. Well, I mean, it could just be a skill
I
check.
could use
oh,
my
it could just be
spear.
a skill check. Just roll plus strength. Or
Okay.
your bear is doing it. Roll plus ferocity.
Okay. That is a +3, so 8.
Roll it one more time.
8.
Oh, I get it. Oh.
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you manage
There we
to
go.
tackle.
That one's way
The
better.
bear tackles Sarah as she is ripped off half of the flesh surrounding what looks like black bones suffused with many upon many vines that are budding.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at you to get over here and burn this.
Am I that close?
No, you're a little bit farther away. The
Oh.
closest one is
We're walking
possibly
over.
Kaize is right
Kaize
behind.
is right
Okay, so you can come and hack it? I don't know.
Yes.
What are we gonna How do you fix it?
So-
It must be
Sarah
like the final stage.
is laying on the ground. She yells out, "No, please, please! I just want to feel flesh once again."
Oh
At
no!
this point, I jog up, huffing a little bit.
That is unacceptable. Once you have enough flesh, you're gone.
Can Kaize run up and take a swing?
Sure, if you want to take a swing, do a hand
Yes.
slash.
That is a very nice barbarian thing to do.
Yeah, there we
Should
go.
have killed it when we had the chance. But I gotta roll again because of the poison?
Yes.
Oh
I
my
poisoned.
God.
Nope. No. Okay.
No. So
Okay.
see, the thing is that it's really hard to poison bones
Okay.
and plant,
Sounds
since
sounds solid.
But alcohol was effective?
Well,
No.
so we saw she drank enough to kill a horse.
The poison affected her at first. Maybe with her flesh gone, she's also lost the ability to feel the adverse effects.
Oh.
Yeah.
she seems to be ripping apart the flesh for some reason.
All right.
I'm sick of this shit.
That was a
The
5.
flesh is
Weak.
weak.
The flesh is weak.
But
Okay,
the
so you
spirit
swing
is
towards
willing.
it, and she lets out a terrible screech as you reach towards it and bring your axe up, and it hurts your ears, and you are brought down to your knees in not in fear, in pain. So you and A take 3 points of damage.
Ah!
I don't feel so well. Okay, so
The bear also
Oh,
felt it and reared up in both its hind legs. Sarah, or the creature within, is now free.
so we gotta make our way. We gotta be a little bit quicker about this.
Careful with
While
that.
Wait, Sarah. Maybe we can help you. Or
Oh my God.
whatever you are.
diplomacy.
My Yakim, I don't know if you're willing to do what it takes.
I'm willing to do a lot of weird stuff.
Some freaky ass shit.
He's got what it takes.
It's me, love. Stuck in the heart.
I am tired of this life. I want to feel flesh again.
What life is that? What are you? I don't mean that in a weird, offensive way. I'm actually curious. I have no idea.
She sloughs off the rest of her the flesh. You see that she is a black skeleton, and that the vines actually kind of make up her body and a bit of her clothing as it kind of forms into a sort of dress, and blue flowers form into a
Flower crown?
Oh, that's really clever.
Adorable.
You did that with the vines.
blue flowers form into kind of like what would be her hair.
Okay.
It's like the Grateful Dead. Grateful Dead.
Grateful undead.
Is there a name for?
I could crush
This
you all
form?
right now. I hope that I won't have to.
Are we there?
Sure, you
We are
right.
now.
Okay, so as we get up to it,
Oh my
and I
God.
see this black bone creature with the vines all over it, I go, ah.
Wallow. I'm talking. Give me a sec here.
I like look at it and I go,
Listen, I let you do your thing, your Bernie thing. Let me do this.
if you take from the fire, you have to give back to it.
Listen,
Joaquin. I'll expect sacrifice for this later.
You were expecting it before, too.
Yeah.
My name is Agazel, but you might know me better as Aga.
Oh.
And Dorn in the back goes, What?
I turn around and I think, see? That's why you don't follow false gods.
Just like, shut up. No. Quiet.
Young firebrand, I might not be a god, but I'm close to it.
And I turn and I go, fire consumes all.
I am a lich. Many years ago, I had advised to the King Kaize.
Oh, the phylacteries.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Upon
I just
seeing
burned one of them.
his deathbed,
That feels good.
upon seeing him die to a mere sickness, I decided I must master life itself. So I sequestered myself away to this small area, built a little laboratory under the church, and ever since then, the villagers came to me to help. They rebuilt the church above it, started calling me Aga, and it was fun to be a little goddess for them. But there are certain things, and she looks at her hand, her skeleton hand, that you sort of miss about being alive. Like the pleasure of the flesh.
So what happened to the young girls who went missing?
Oh, they gave their lives to me. But I managed to find a reason to use their skin.
So wait, why were
It's
all
a
the
simple-
pretty girls
It's a
committing
simple
suicide?
spell, really. You take the skin, you feel everything about it, but then once you shed it, back to being undead.
So you've just been jumping in and out of bodies like old clothes.
Yes.
Why all at once? You could have spread this out, done it every 30 years, and just
when you
lived for centuries.
when you haven't tasted the ale or pheasant or even just salad in 1,000 years.
You
You
little
just
taste.
want more and
Want
more.
more.
So, now that you know the truth, I expect you all to leave my little land of Gunta. You wouldn't want to rid this land of their goddess, would you?
Yep. That's
We've
Well,
been doing this the wrong way. Can I get up? Can Kaize get up?
yeah.
Okay,
There's
he
some
just starts.
there's some blood coming from your ear.
He like turns around and starts sprinting towards town.
Okay.
what? Where's he going? Where's he going, guys? What's going?
He is
Like,
probably going to tell the towns that their goddess is a lich. They're not going to believe them.
I wouldn't believe him.
No.
What about underneath? The laboratory down below.
Oh, just some mere experiments.
This is the
Need you
place
no
of
mind.
death.
And I straighten up a bit and I go, my sacrifice has been consumed already. I think I've taken enough from you, Aga. I'll let this
You
pass.
burned one of my bones. It's very important to the priests that you do that. It's how I channel my power to them.
You mean it's important that... Wait, sorry, does she mean that it's important that you burn them?
No. The priests use that to channel my power.
And I go, that's a shame for the priest.
Hmm. Yes. I'll have to remind the other ones not to lose it so carefully.
How do you speak to your followers?
Oh, whispers here and there.
And I look to the companions, and I take a step back, and I go, well, at least we can report to the Duke that a griffin isn't the cause of their troubles.
Well, then, are you going to leave these lands? Or will
Totally.
you make fight?
I'm ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's my proximity to
I might be in love.
what?
What's my? She's a black skeleton with vines.
What's my?
Well, would it be more acceptable if she was a white
Wait,
skeleton with vines?
No, it wouldn't.
Why Gabi Black? What's my proximity to you? Am I right next to you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
assume.
sure. Why not?
Can I whisper to him without her? Is she like she's checking us out? I can't whisper
She's doing
something?
normal speak. You can can whisper. It's no fun. It's no problem.
What about the cloth from beyond?
You mean if we...
What?
How do you feel about that?
And I look to you and I do a slow, silent... If you're thinking what I'm thinking, my thought is we're going to stretch it out between us and just... Goodbye.
Yeah, we do that.
I don't-
I want to do that. Why not?
So first of all, you can't kill her. She's a lovely
Exactly.
lady. She's just
So
a little
we'll-
misguided.
So we'll trap her in the 6th realm.
Second,
So
I
much
don't
rubber.
think this little bit of vines and bones is actually like her.
Aga.
Yeah, this is an Aga. Aga is like the essence of everything that's around here, right?
So-
right. Worst comes to
No,
worst.
Aga,
You know-
Aga is definitely a lich. Like, Aga said she was a lich. Like,
yeah, so you know how
That's
liches
what she
work,
is.
right? A lich gets trapped in the 6th realm, she just kills herself, the
the
phylacteries
phylacteries will
respawn.
regrow. That's a good
Oh, okay,
point.
never mind. Okay.
Well, we don't know that. But still,
I know that.
yeah. It's still,
Somewhere off in the
I'm just-
distance as Kaize is sprinting.
Don't do it.
5 bones
yeah.
left.
So I just stand there and glance at you after you're saying that, and I like slowly shake my head. Then,
I'm like, another time.
well, wait, that would give us time though to burn the other bones.
The many gods.
Perhaps.
How quickly would she be able to come back?
We don't know.
But when she comes back, she's gonna come back.
The thing is, here's the thing.
Oh my
we don't
God.
get anything at all from killing this country's god. They'll just run us out of town. And like Wallow is done. His plan is to leave now and come back in a year with a whole host of Farfire followers and burn the whole thing to the ground. But for now,
I have nothing to gain from fighting, so
yeah.
you know. I'm gonna be I'm ready to go. I'm ready to deuces.
What do
Peace.
we get for leaving?
Outta here.
We get something.
We get our
Give-
lives.
Give something to us.
I'm gonna back up and I'm going.
Here, one
Long-
moment, and she lifts up her hand, and you hear a rumbling from beneath the ground. And in a few moments, many skeletal hands appear from the ground and kind of like dig away real quick. Just a little skeleton pops out with all the vines and the little green vial in it, holding a giant skull of an eagle. He brings it over,
Oh.
puts it down. She
The
says,
griffin.
"There is your dead griffin. Take this, show it to the Duke, and leave and do not come back.
Of course.
For you've learned of the secret of Gunta."
Will you promise to tone it down a little bit?
Take a chill.
I am a goddess, I promise nothing.
You're
Well,
not.
She ain't gonna stop hurting you.
So listen, there's two things going on here. First of all, if you don't tone it down a little bit, they'll know that we didn't actually solve the problem, and our reputation will be tarnished. So that's a problem for us. If we're trying to negotiate here, you're not doing a very good job. Second,
Oh my. Oh my.
if you don't tone it down, they're just going to hire more adventurers, and you're just going to have the same problem over and over. And eventually, one of them's going to know how to deal with liches.
She walks towards the town, and she walks past you looking at the town. You know, it's interesting what fervent followers would do with just a whisper of a word from their goddess. Ooh, what they would do. I think that you will leave, and you won't come back.
So wait, then why'd they hire us in the first place?
Because they don't know. But if she could literally just tell them to they are heretics, kill them. Like,
Well, but that doesn't solve her problem.
it totally does because
Which is that the dude
Well-
is hiring adventurers to come and
all
solve the...
she has to do is eventually tell the Duke that listen, every couple of years Aga requires a sacrifice to balance out the scales of life and death, and it's going to be a young girl
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
because she's learning, man. She's not perfect. She's a witch.
We're gonna go back there. We're gonna collect our gold. I'm gonna steal something from the
because-
dude, and everybody's gonna just live in misery.
She
Other than
turns
us.
towards you all and says, "I believe I've made myself clear." And then the bones and the vines just fall to the ground and decay rapidly. She's gone.
So,
you gonna smoke that shit?
I look at the companions and I go, we need to leave. I recommend we leave. I don't know what Kaize is off doing, but we need to get out of this town. After, of course, we collect our payment.
Yeah, we're gonna collect our payment. I'm gonna pickpocket the what's his name, the Duke, and then we're gonna drink. That sounds fine with me. I'm good with that.
We can't just leave these people to be slaughtered.
Well, they invited us here, and I mean...
They asked us for help.
Meanwhile,
And
the
we
guy that knows
accepted
all
their
the truth
payment.
now.
Oh yeah,
What
Dorn.
is he doing?
He is just. He's fainted.
Okay.
I'm cold.
He didn't
Yeah.
even hear half the
He's like,
speech. He
yeah.
was just, oh! Passed out.
So adventurer.
I'm like, if you want to go and hunt an undead lich, by all means. But don't expect the Farfire to help you. At least not yet.
You're gonna have to come up with one hell of a song to get rid of that crazy.
Look, Joaquin, give me a year. We'll come back. Things will be different.
There's gotta be a peaceful resolution to all this nonsense. I can't stand all this violence, man.
My bear kills everyone. There you
end.
go. The end.
Okay, so
Except for
we don't have very many options. Basically,
Just
So what
either
is Kaize doing?
Nobody knows. He's gone.
nobody knows.
Should we put a pin on this and then in 2 weeks we can take up?